what's up everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Appreciate you all tuning into the stream. And yes, before you tune in, just remember, you all got to do your own research before you anything. So yes, please do your own research before you tune in. And as we're about to start, make sure that you guys can see the numbers. One moment here. All right, we got that pulled up there. Alright, nice. So we got that there. Want to make sure we got at least one more chart available for us, so I can look at a couple other plays as well, other than just PayPal. Yo, Quay, what's up? Yo, what's up everyone? Hold on. Pretty much getting everything set, so if you're in here a little bit early. I'm going to be doing a little short stream for today. Alright, cool, perfect. We are on... I gotta send out like 2 or 3 notifications to the Discord. But man, what a day, what a day. Come on, please load up. There we go. We load up there. All right. Yo, Joker, what's up, bro? Apple puts, dude. Yeah, we'll take a look there as well. First off, let's go over PayPal today. We ended up swinging this one. We had a nice clean gap up, and now I could care less about it. Could we end up going up more? Yes, there is still a nice pocket above us, as you can see here, and then I do see on this weekly chart that if we potentially continue to push from that 62.83, there's empty space up to that 70.86. So not a bad move. If it happens, I'm just glad it worked out today. Looks like it's still trying to go a little bit strong. So we'll see how things play out. Momo, what's up, bro? Man, what a day, bro. What a day. So, PayPal, you can see what happened there. Yeah, I think I posted it today. So, you see we had that clean gap there. We broke above our top consolidation, and we hit that. You can see the runners ran his biggest gainer yet. This was today. So, today went by very fast. That's what I got on PayPal. If we continue, great. If we don't, I could care less. All right, now let's go over the Qs. Spy Tesla. Karina, thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate it. All right, let's see here. So, I want to turn this down just a bit here. What I got on the Qs, and today was actually a very beautiful play on the Qs to this downside. As you can see, we had this clean gap up here, and this morning, before this big move happened, I actually seen that we had empty space here. So we had this clean gap up, no consolidation. This was the first one, or one of the first ones I posted. And yeah, we broke under our level, and we just kept on skyrocketing, or at least dropping to this downside, which was very beautiful play and beautiful hit. So let's get rid of it. Thoughts on OTLK? All right, you got to save that one. So after we knock these ones out, yeah, I got you. We'll take a look there as well. All right, so for tomorrow, all right, so right now, same exact thing. This is exactly what we look for. Looks exactly like that Apple trade. Looks exactly like PayPal. Looks exactly like Pins. Looks exactly like all these other trades that we look for. The same exact thing. Right now, we have nice area of consolidation. Break above the 718. Doesn't matter if I'm on Starbucks. I'm looking for the same exact entry. 718, 724. Not too bad. We might gap up overnight. If we do, I probably won't be swinging the Qs, so I'll be completely honest. I like to play those during the day. But yeah, there's a nice gap there. But yeah, we'll keep on going. Thoughts on Apple? My thoughts on Apple is it left me today. I didn't get a chance to take it. I was in a couple other ones. Where would you enter? I struggle with that. It really just depends for me. So, like today, I ended up posting up this one. So I had to post it really quickly since I didn't get a chance to, which I thought I did. But one of these puts under that 721. So yeah, I missed this floor entry. And a lot of times when I miss a floor, I just wait for the empty space and let it play out. So if you were watching my live stream today, and then you could see what happened on the Qs there. We dropped here and then more empty space. So we'll go over something new here. So let's see. I didn't stay in Apple too long because all-time highs. Any suggestions to stay longer? For me to stay in longer trades or to stay in the trade longer, what I'll do is just have some runners. And, you know, just like, and we'll go over a perfect example from today, actually. And as for SPY, we do have a little empty space. So for tomorrow, I would like to see if we can get under that 750 down to that 748. And that would be great. As for the upside, I would let it cook up a little bit more. So, just like this is literally the perfect example, right? And PayPal, you could see that this trade was from Friday. This trade was from days ago. So hold on, let me see where's the charts at here. Posted. Okay, so yeah, PayPal here. Empty space, so clean gap down, no consolidation. We actually did have a beautiful gap up. And you can see what PayPal already did for us. See 140% there. Not 900%. 800% there, right? First of many, 200%. So that happened. And of course, you may be looking at, you know, the gains like, oh my gosh, I'm up so much. For me at least, I like to trim out. And then I do like to leave runners. Let's just say if I didn't have anything left on this, I would have missed this crazy move. So that's just what I do. And it took me some time to, you know, actually leave runners and, you know, let the targets hit. But once I did, I'm like, man, I just can't miss out on it anymore. Even if the trade like plummets, like if PayPal, let's just say, boom, I go up to the imbalance, I know I want to trim out. Even if it dropped, I would have been okay. Like, okay, all right. My runners didn't work. I had to stop out. But this wasn't the case. So we still had a beautiful empty space there. My target, my final target wasn't hit at all. So that's why keep those runners. Yo, Doc, what's up, bro? Yeah, wild day. And you can see, so that was from a couple days ago. And then you can see what the runners did today. Those runners sure ran. You can see, shout out Cody, look. And this is one of the members here. From Monday, it was at what? 400, 600%. To today, not sure if you can read that. But dang. Look at that percentage there. Made what, 1,300 just on that little contract there, boom. On that position there. And obviously not telling anyone to get into anything. I'm just showing you what we try to do. And yeah, that was a crazy play. You can see when we called it out days ago, and we like to swing it. So if I'm ever like, dang, I feel like something's gonna go up even more, and I'm still up, maybe I'll trim and then leave some runners. Could we enter now? Honestly, I mean, it could end up continuing, but if the play's already done, let's just say if I didn't have an entry at all, if the play's already done, man, I'm going to leave it alone. Or if I would have missed it, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to wait for the next play. All right, now let's keep on going. NVO, QQQ down. Yo, what's up, brother? Think about 5,000%. Let's go. So yeah, if you do want, we do have that free chat as well. Possibly could find some gems there. And for the VIP, we do have that 40% off. That will be ending literally tonight. So off the weekly, monthly, and that yearly there. Put bros July. But yeah, talk to the members, see what we do here. The trade hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. As I drink some Gatorade right now, man. How do we join? By the link in the bio. And honestly, you can even watch my free streams. I stream for free. We got the free chat too as well. But yeah, the VIP is there. Everything's in the bio with that 40% off that ends tonight. And yeah, talk to the members first. Whatever you need to do, just make sure to do your own research, of course. All right, NVO, possibly on the list. Possibly. All right, let me see here. So we're still outside of our box here. Looks like we're trying to make our way outside. I feel like we do need to get that break outside of this 50.77. I still like, full upside. I feel like it definitely will take some time if we want to get there. So I kind of want that break above. Looks really, really good. So NVO, AMZN. We got a couple other ones. Yes, sir. I stream here every morning, like an hour before market opens, and then inside the Discord, the DC. That's when I pretty much trade with them. All right, so that's there. We did that. NVO actually looks really, really good. Like amazing. Let me see, Ames. Let me look at Google. Yeah, I got you, bro. If you have any requests, now's the time to drop those in the comments. We will be going over everything. OTLK, I've seen that. So we're gonna try to find. Ooh, wow. Dang, things are trying to run, aren't they? You say, yeah, could you check Google? Yo, son, brother, what's up, man? Alright, this is what I like here. It looks like... It does look like we have some killer empty space. Looks like we closed back on this floor at 354, which led us to seller's control here. So if we can get above that 373, there's still a lot of empty space above this box. I'm not going to say it will go up, but dang, that does look fire. So yeah, clean gap down, no consolidation. I'll add this one to the list. I think a few members were in this one today, but I was like, I didn't even bother. I was in a couple other ones myself, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, it looks good. I like it. I'm not gonna say to get in or do anything, so yeah, just please doing research, all right. But chart-wise, yeah, if we can get above that 373, that looks really good. So Google, you want to see OTLK? All right, 1 second here. Oh my gosh, sorry about this. I don't know what type of commercial we're about to pop up on, but oh, it's a workout commercial. All right, maybe that's a good ad so I can go work out. All right, so yeah, it looks like we do have a little bit of empty space, which is above us here. Want to see if we can get out up to that 259. Be honest, I never traded this. I don't know what the contracts look like. If they do have contracts, you can correct me if they don't. But yeah, still looks pretty good. Looks like we're struggling to get above this 177 here. All right, so that's on OTLK. Sorry, I can't speak English today, or mainly every day. All right, so that's there. I didn't want to see Amazon. So Amazon, I don't want to say that it will happen, but there is some empty space which is above us here, and kind of would like a strong close. Looks a little bit weak right now, but if we can get strong close outside this wall, we got empty space here. And listen, not saying this will happen. Not telling you to do anything, so please do your research. Of course, it looks exactly like PayPal, right? I feel like it might have a little bit of... So we had that clean gap down here, no consolidation. We break above, empty space. Clean gap down, no consolidation. We break above. So there is some empty space above us. Obviously, we had the play of the week. Runners ran. You see one member made 6,000%, 4,000% today. And you can see great call out on PayPal from the team. This was from days ago. And these are swings. So I love my day trades, but if we can have a good swing, I definitely would take it. And you can see literal proof. PayPal, different members, 200%. That was before. So I'm looking for more plays like this. Not saying we'll get it, the same type of reaction, but it doesn't look too bad. I feel like we might, so if we do not want to go up, possibly retesting this 253. Just like to chat with other like-minded people. Let's go, man. So yeah, in the morning, we try to do like 1 or 2 day trades. End of day for the swings, and looks like we have a couple of decent ones here. So that's there. We did that. Let's see here. I'm gonna... Oh, dude, pins is at my imbalance. It's it finally hit my imbalance. So it's been struggling and playing around for 1,000 years. And as you can see here, and obviously the first time it didn't want to work. So this was on pins. Where are we at? It's posted here somewhere. So yeah, you can see on pins here where we pretty much were. And as of now, and you can see where, call this one out. This was on Thursday. As of right now, we are at my 23.39. So it's looking pretty strong. Personally, I would like to see if we can close outside of this 23.39 here. So above this imbalance, of course. And if we can do that, not saying we will, but if we can, I want that 24.56. And yeah, these plays look exactly the same. I don't change anything. Not on my swing trades, not on my day trades. Day trades, literally the same thing. Empty space, obviously. IWM had a nice little run, and then it dipped. But yeah, these are literally all the same plays, and I don't change literally anything. And hold on, you can see here. You can see what a few members did today, IWM. So this is the live trading chat inside the Discord, but yeah, pretty wild. All right, pins, we did that. Want to see that 24.56, so leave an alert here. What do I think about INTC? Check QQ. Yeah, I got you with the Qs. Hold on, let me make sure I'm on the right one here. Oh, shoot. Ooh, wow. Okay, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll leave an alert here. I don't think it's, at least for me, I'm not sure about you, but you could be right. I could be wrong. Sometimes I am wrong. But yeah, under this 93.15, there's some empty space, a beautiful pocket below us. So this was literally like the Q's play, just on a higher time frame. So higher time frame, I would expect it to take a little bit more time. But yeah, this is what we try to target here. So, oh man, did not mean to do that. There we go. Let's erase this. Joey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. So yeah, if we break under that 93.15, same exact way, just reversed. Empty space is below to that 68.82, so it actually looks pretty fire. All right, so looks good there. 1 second here. All right, let me see. QQQ. Yeah, man, QQ was a beautiful trade today. I'll be honest, I didn't full port it, but it was a very, very nice trade. Tesla gonna chase. Dude, I didn't even check Tesla, did I? So yeah, on the Qs here, I do have this box already set for tomorrow, which I may have to tweak up, so that's fine. Right now, I see a clear gap down, no consolidation here, and I'm seeing that we do have a nice consolidation area here, so we're pretty much going back and forth. What I would like for us to do is to actually break above this top level here. So let me see here. So yeah, above the 718, would like to see a nice candle close outside this box, so we can hit this empty space. I got up to that 724.39. But as of right now, we are in a little bit of consolidation. So what will I do? Absolutely nothing. Just gonna wait. I'll probably just take this tomorrow if we can. But if I have to tweak it up, that's perfectly fine too as well. Dude, yeah, let's take a look at Tesla. Think we hit it today? What we got? What? About like 40 minutes left. It's a possibility that we could have an end of day run. If I ever trade the Qs at like the last hour, it'll be more of like a lotto play or a chase, just because like I feel like I'm limited with time, and I just don't want to think like, oh dude, I gotta sell my contracts within the next 40 minutes. I can't really like hold the play. Obviously, if it's a swing, then you know I'm gonna hold it, but possibility. But I personally don't like doing it. So if it does happen, I'll be honest, I'll probably leave it alone. We had a good day. I don't want to, you know, change that. Dude, exactly, man. And you can only do the 0 DTEs at a certain time. Pretty much cut off. All right, now let's keep on going. So we did that. We got to look at Tesla. Let's see what we have here. Did you chase the puts at open and the calls on recovery? No, I had a great entry on those puts there. So this was from today, and that was actually in the live trading chat. But we had this clean gap up, no consolidation here, and that was under that 721. You can see when I posted that, and then you can see once we actually dropped, we had a beautiful play and hit that 719, and then you can see I posted that next leg down, clean gap up there. So I had a great entry on it. I'll be honest, I didn't get to the upside though, so I was pretty much done with it. All right, so Tesla here. This is what we got. You don't play on orb? No, I don't play. I only use the Potter box with the empty space. I've heard about it, but I don't use it. I just use the Potter box. That's just what works for me. So I will not be chasing into anything. All right, so Tesla here. We actually had a nice run this morning, and it went without me, which is fine. It actually ran really fast, and I didn't have a chance to even look at it. And by the time I did, we ended up going up into this empty space here. So I'll be honest, I still like this little entry. So we got this clean gap down, no consolidation. Wanted like to see if we get above that 399.73. Try to target into this 404. So I like that a lot. Right now, we're in a bit of structure. So I could box this whole thing up if I wanted. We're in like some crazy structure right now. I personally won't want to be in anything on this just yet. So gonna see how tomorrow brings. And if we drop, I've been waiting to take some puts here. Clean gap up here. And then I see a clean gap up here. So as of right now, excuse me, this was my original box, by the way. Come on, where are we at? Where are we at? And yes, we are going to be doing a little podcast today. So around like 7:30, 8 o'clock, we'll be on live stream again. So we don't usually do that, but yeah, if you have any questions, today will be the day. Do you, let me see. Do you live feed like this in the morning when trading? If I'm in the, sorry if I'm not understanding your question, but I do stream all my charts, and then yeah, if I'm in, I'll pretty much, you know, be in. So like today, and obviously not saying every trade will work, not telling anyone to follow me or copy me. Don't copy me. Do your own research. But yeah, just like that not Tesla, but that QQ play, we were in the live chat. We have a live chat here as well. And they've been in there for 7-8 hours. And then I stream my charts, and then I'll be like, I'm in, and if it works, cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so yo, Dean, what's up? Yeah, I got you with Amazon, no worries. AMZN. So I like it. I'll probably go with starters though. We'll see how it plays out. It's not looking as strong. Looks like we could pull back, but I just don't want to be that guy. So yeah, I'm gonna see how this plays out. We got what, 38 minutes before close. So hopefully we can stay outside this box here. And if we can, we'd like to see that empty space above us. Really feel like we might have a retest in the morning, so I'm gonna be just be really careful on that. As it's not looking too strong, but I do like it a lot. It looks actually pretty good. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, so we did that. I don't think we did IWM either. So yeah, we'll go over IWM here too. As for today, we actually hit this imbalance for tomorrow. So tomorrow is Thursday. I want something clean. This looks clean to me. Beautiful gap here. We somehow break outside of this 297. Empty space is at 310. So actually a really good move if we, want to get there. Not too bad. WOR. Rosa, what's up? And then what? You wanted to see IO and Q? Alright, cool. Yeah, so WOR. Actually, there is a little bit of empty space above us. I will be honest, not really the cleanest chart. Looks like we could end up seeing if we can get above this, up to that 57.89, up to that 61.39 there. So it looks pretty good. So if we can get this continuation, not too bad there. Alright, cool. So WR, IONQ. So yeah, IONQ. Shout out to Joey. What's up, bro? SNDK looks like a 3 to 4 week play if we... Alright, we'll check it out. So yeah, on IONQ here. Chatted to Rug for this one. Looks like we're coming close to this imbalance. 35.90, that's what I got there. And if we continue, we got a final target to that 30.34. So actually not a bad move. Played around yesterday. Like to see if we can actually get more of a drop here. SNDK. Ooh, looks like we bounced on the floor. Just from what I'm seeing, so you see we kind of, yeah, we bounced here. Some DK. I wish I didn't, but SpaceX ruined his life. His life is... Oh, dude, what happened, man? I'll be honest, like, with things like SpaceX or, like, things that are, like, very new, like IPOs and things of that sort, obviously, you know, a lot of people may find success there. If I'm not, like, comfortable with it, then I probably wouldn't take any, like, heavy positions on it or try to do anything crazy. Oh, wow, brother. One step at a time, man. That's all I can say. One step at a time. Oh, wow. So I've seen that lower time frame. Been crying all day. Dude, hopefully you're not trolling. But we're here for you, bro. Hopefully everything turns out better for sure, man. Alright, so yeah, there's empty space here. Oh, wow, man. He said, this is serious. Why would I troll? Dang, man. I'm sorry to hear that. One step at a time. What strategy were you using? If you don't mind me asking. Yo, Kenneth, what's up? PayPal. So, how do you deal with PayPal? You see moves to the downside. So yeah, I see under that 13.99 there's empty space down to this 7.17. So that's what I like there. That's what I would want. So if we can get there, empty space is there. Right now looks like we're in a bit of consolidation where we could end up with the bounce there. So yeah, PayPal, I'm pretty much done with it, man. I mean, we probably might continue up more. But I'm done with it pretty much. Obviously, there is still lots of empty space above us, possibly up to that 66.89. And that's if that wants to actually happen. So that's what I got there. That's on PayPal. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. I will be getting off now. I got to work on these end of day setups. So yes, appreciate you all for tuning in. If you want to join the DC, be a part of the team, links in the bio. You can join the free chats. VIP chat, we have these codes that will be ending officially tonight. So you can see Put Bros July, up that weekly, monthly, and yearly. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll either see you inside the Discord or at my next stream. Have a blessing, guys and gals. Actually, I'll see you on stream tonight.